What's going on, home team? You know what? You know who this is. You know who this is. You know who this is. It's your boy, the author. Right back at that ass again. Here's another one. No. Oh, okay, I'm gonna stop, man. All right, what's going on, man? What's going on? I know the holidays are coming up, man. I hope y'all safe out there. I wanted to make one more video, man, on this topic, man. So today I was at work, man. And usually how it works is I have one screen where I can do my business, my one computer monitor where it's the business monitor, and on the right hand side I check out the news, the daily news. And I came across this, man. I had to write it down too. I read an article about Miss Simone Biles. I think she was a Biles. I think she was a gymnast, and the 2016 Olympics. I think she won the gold medal in the floor exercise or something like that. She just has enjoyed even more success as being the first honorary cheerleader to the I want to say it's the Tennessee Titans, is it? But she was doing no, I think it was the Houston Texans. That she was an honorary cheerleader. She's only 20 years old, and yeah, man, they said that she was online or something, and somebody wrote this tweet saying, "Your hair, baby, you need some black friends." That's what they said. They was getting on her about her hair because they were saying, even though she has all these good things going with her, in terms of she just won the gold medal in the 2016 just last year, and she's an honorary Houston Texan cheerleader. Someone wrote that tweet, and then some other people piggybacked off of it. Now, we can argue that it was a non-black female who wrote this tweet, but come on, let's stop bullshitting. Come on. I mean, and this is, and you know, and she, they said, come on, baby, you should, you know, you need some black friends. You need to do something with your hair. And someone else piggybacked off of it, talking about she has too much money to be walking around with her hair like that. And basically, and then some other people came to Mrs. Simone Biles. I think it's Biles is her last name. They came to her rescue, saying that you know, you should be able to it's more to life than just her hair, and you know, and somebody wrote, let her enjoy her natural hair in peace. People shouldn't have to continue to modify their appearance. Life is more than that. And here's the thing, and I'm gonna touch on that comment more, but here's the thing. This isn't the first time that a famous black woman has been attacked for her hair. Hey, what's her name? Gabby Douglass. Gabby Douglass was is a gold medalist too from the 2012 Olympics. She was also a part of that the Fearsome Five or something like that team. She was a gold medalist. She is a gold medalist, just like Simone Biles. And they was talking about. I remember back in the day when they attacked her, man, because I watched her win. I missed the 2016 Olympics. I had a lot going on, but I watched Gabby Douglass win, and they were talking about how her hair was, you know, all messed up, and why didn't someone do her hair and things of that nature. Now, like I said, you know, and this is Gabby Douglass and Simone Biles. Now, like I said, we can pretend that, you know, this wasn't a black woman. Maybe it was a white woman trying to start some crap to make it look like it was a black woman. But my personal opinion, my take on it is, you know who it was, bro. You know who it was, bro. Black women hate their hair, and that's because they hate themselves. That's why you'll see these kids. Hey, if it is a non-black woman who made that remark, I would be surprised, and I would take that back. If it's a white woman who said that, who made that tweet for Simone Biles, then I would, I would apologize. But I think it was the same chicks who talked about Gabby Douglass, man. Black females hate their hair, and that's why they're putting weave in these kids. They'll put weave in their daughter's hair when she's 2 years old, man. I mean, because some of these chicks buy weave. They probably think that they literally can't live without it because they've seen it. They've had it in their hair since the age of 2. Like, they don't even let these young girls make a personal decision on how to wear their hair. If she leaves home at 18, she's already had weave in her hair for the first 16 years of her life. So she probably thinks that she needs that shit to breathe. So no wonder why you will have all these millennial black females willing to kill you over weave. She probably, she probably think that her hair gonna fall off if she don't have another nation's hair sewn in her head. If she's not on that leather face shit, it's like it's crazy, man. And I had this one black female tell me, I think I made a video on this, or talking about, well, you can't work on these jobs without putting something in your hair. And I'm like, that's a damn lie. You got females on these jobs with no hair. And if that's the case, then why don't y'all rally together and do something about that instead of talking shit about everything else? Put a suit against the workforce, against the state, and said people are discriminating against my natural hair. Black women don't want to wear their natural hair. All it would take was if they stopped putting chemicals in their hair and braid that shit would grow. Look at all the brothers with dreads. You know what I'm saying? That they don't have to be bald. They bald because they put that lie in their hair, that straightening hot comb. All that shit will fuck your hair up. You know what I'm saying? Because you doing so much to make it. You making it into something. You trying to make it into something that it's totally not. Your hair is naturally like cotton, not like goddamn spaghetti. Cotton, motherfucker, cotton. You low self-esteem bastards. Cotton, not spaghetti, not whatever the fuck, not linguine. Cotton. That's your natural hair. For those young females who are watching me, your natural hair without weave is like Jesus' hair. It was cotton. That's you see the black women. You look. Type in Black Panther Party, and look at those women in the 60s with their fists up, and tell me how their hair is. Afro, yeah, cotton. That's what it's supposed to look like. It's crazy, man. But yeah, black females hate their hair, man. If you hate your hair, how can you say you love yourself? I mean, they came out, these females, man. These females are, doing phenomenal things. And just because they wore their natural hair they didn't try to do gymnastics with a weave, they're being, pretty much made fun of because they didn't wear a weave, because they wore their natural hair. You know what I'm saying? And that makes me think that black women shame other black women into doing that. Because when my girl finally took a stand, one of my ex, when she finally took a stand and didn't put any weave in her hair, and it was kind of still short, she went to the restaurant and she felt people looking at her, and she felt very uncomfortable, because she pretty much just let her hair be woolly, because she was a biracial, but her hair wasn't curly like so. Because some biracial kids, especially if the father is black, and they'll take after his hair texture, even though she was very, very light skinned. But her hair was like that, man. And then she ended up braiding it. And at first it was short, went up to here, and now her hair is in the middle of her back, man. She just braided it. Cause she used to wear them wigs and all that shit. And I was telling her, man, and she had a friend too that was with her who wore dreads. I'm like, man, you ought to stop that. And she used to talk about all the comments that the people at the job made. And I'm like, man, they look at you as a clown. You need to take yourself seriously, and stop putting them wigs on and just wear your natural shit. And if you braid it and don't put lye and chemicals in it, that shit will grow. But you know, at a certain point though, because she was still young when she fixed her shit up. So if you've been putting that lye in there for a certain amount of years and mistreating your hair, and then the weave in itself, that glue that they stick on their head, you fucking up your natural hair. You do that shit for so long, you know, you're gonna be fucked up. Just like that lady in the when they had that Pimps ball. I think she was on Dateline or something, and she tried to prance around like she was fine and shit like that. And I think she had won some type of award at some Pimps Players Ball party they had. I saw this on the news, and she got in a fight with this chick, and she had like her long weave in, and that chick snatched that shit off when they started fighting, and she was so humiliated. Another girl had to take her coat and put it over the beat up girl's head. She had big bald spots, little short. She had a short little fro with big bald spots all over. That's what her real hair looked like. So you dudes want to know what these females look like underneath that weave? You will probably faint. She had big ass bald spots with a mini afro with big ass bald spots with big ass bald spots in the front and the middle of her actual hair. That shit looked funny as hell. And they had to cover her hair up because the female she was fighting with got the best of her and snatched that shit off. And then they had a nerve to put her on. They interview her. I think Entertainment Tonight or somebody interviewed her. I would have been way too embarrassed to do an interview, but they probably offered her new weave, so she did that shit. But yeah, I just want to make this short video, man. Black women hate their hair, bro. And they hate any other black chick that dares to naturally wear their hair. Because it's not like their natural hair is ugly, but if you're comparing it to another race or other races, then yeah, man. I mean, yeah. Because if you compare yourself to, you know, if the object of beauty is you think Tom Cruise, then every black man's gonna be ugly. You know, but those aren't the original features from the original people who were first on the planet. But they don't care about that. You compare your hair to something that is totally not, then of course it's gonna be ugly. But why are you comparing it to something else when you yourself will call yourself a queen? If you're a queen, you want your crown to be unlike anybody else. Your crown is your wig. Well, it's supposed to be your hair, but you got a wig on that motherfucker. So you got a fake crown. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I mean, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, bro. And these girls are number 20 years old, man. These older black females. I bet you it's these older black females sending these nasty tweets talking about they need to do this to their hair, and then the weak black men or some other black females will come in there and co-sign that shit. And the tweet that attacked Simone Biles, that tweet they still got 20 or 30 or 40,000 likes. I bet you mostly black females. Like, yeah, you right, girl. She do need to do something with her hair. Do something, mean put a weave in it. Have a weave when you in the Olympics. Have a weave when you're cheerleading. Have a weave when you're taking a shit. Have a weave in the shower. Have a weave when you sleep. A weave when you wake up. A weave when you exercise. A weave when you're raking the yard. A weave when you're working on the car. You'll never take that motherfucker off. Months and months with a weave. That's disgusting, man. And they keep that shit in there. Some of them keep it in there, I bet you, for years. And then that's why the original shit won't grow. Because after a while, your hair can't breathe. And then they can't even scratch their head. They be doing this shit right here. And then there's some rich black females talking about they can't even swim. The water gets up to their neck. I mean, not to live that way, though. just because your self-esteem. It was, I think it was a famous black female, the one who played I can't think of her actual name right now, but the one who played, if you ever watched Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the one who played Will Smith's wife, the one he was gonna marry, in Fresh Prince, when Will Smith played Fresh Prince in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the one that he made his in the last episode, the one he made his primary chick, the brown skinned chick. Yeah, she did some documentary. I think it was a Chris Rock documentary he was doing on weed. Said she can't get into water that's above her neck. That's ridiculous, man. That's a sad way to live. Just because you hate your hair that much, or you want to be white that bad. And they won't admit that they want to be white, but I mean, you admit it every day that you want to be, or some other race besides black. That's just so sad, man. And you get with an average white girl, she'll tell you, she got that long hair, she'll tell you, pull that motherfucker, pull it. You be trying to tap it from the back, she said to me, pull it, hit me, pull it. Oh, yes, pull it, pull my hair, pull it harder. You tapping it at it in the back, they make you pull it. I'm like, God, I be afraid to pull. I'm like, man, I'm using all my strength pulling your hair right now. Like women say, you can't touch hers. You know, they ain't sold in that deep yet. That motherfucker come right off. Oh, shit. Sorry. Can't touch it. Can't even look at it. And then all of them, the head don't even fit it. But I mean, I just want to make this quick video about how black women hate their hair, man. But it's sad, man. It's a sad state. And I like some of these females, they just gave up and they have short hair. They look like men, you know what I mean? But you know, that's not attractive either. But at least they can scratch their head. At least they can go swimming. That's a lot better than, you know, not being able to even scratch your own head. I mean, that's sad, man. They're the only race to scratch their head like this. The only race of women. The only race of anybody, but the only race of women specifically who scratch their head like this. You know, you do that, that's just saying you're stupid. You can't be a queen and you can't, come on, man. But I just want to touch on that, man. But it's your boy, the author, man, just talking more shit. But the real is, if it's real, it's real. But let me know what you think about that. Don't you think that's a sad situation with black men or people in general? But be sure to like, to subscribe. I mean, let me know what you feel. Let me know what you think. You black female trolls making the fake pages, again, you can make any comments you want, but thing is, I mean, if you don't have a legitimate page, it's probably going to get deleted. So I don't care what you say, but if you're just trolling, there's no need for that to be in the comment section. So I'll take care of that. But again, it's your boy, the author. What's real is real, and if you're mad, you know I'm glad.